There we go. Go live. Going live. And going. Hello and welcome to another day in the Milky Way. And tonight we got a great show all the way from the swabs of the deck to the mast on the ship here. We got things going on, and we got great guests tonight for you, landlubber. You're going to walk the deck. Yeah, but anyway, tonight we got Nina, the great mystic. We got Delaney Pearl Jones, who is the seven of swords.
No, the Queen of Swords.
Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords. Queen is whatever, the swords lady. She's gonna cut your heart out if you don't behave. And then we got the great and wonderful Wizard of Isby.
Hey, good to see you all.
So anyway, welcome to the show tonight. Thank you all for coming. It's going to be a great and wonderful show. And we'll start out with Nina, who is going to have her own costume party tomorrow night, where we're all going to dress up again in fresh new costumes. You land lovers.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully all of you already know. I'm sure you do. Sunday will be all about Halloween costume contests. And we're also going to do a draw for a 60-minute session with me, plus Anta Corona posters. I don't know if you can see it there. There's going to be 3 of those up for grabs. Okay. So there's going to be 3 prizes there. The first prize is a 60-minute session. The second prize will be a 30-minute session. And the third prize will be the Anta Corona guided meditation, as well as the posters. So that's the main draw. Now, anybody that shows up in costume on camera will get a free entry into that draw. Okay, so that's one way of getting a free entry into that draw, and also get a chance then to win the best costume. So there's 2 different contests going on, and different ways of doing it. If you would like to get more odds in your favor, buy some tickets. Just go to my website there, ninathemystic.net, which Robert has pinned in the chat. And just go there and buy your tickets, and I will be putting them into the skull bowl. And as you can see, I got actually quite a few. This bowl is filling up fast. So this will then be drawn live tomorrow night. At the end of the show, we will draw the main prize, which is the 60-minute session, like I was saying. And then I will let the audience decide on the best costume. So there's different ways of participating. You can come on here like this with your costume, or you can just be in chat and then be able to decide on who's the winner of the costume. So different ways of participating, and lots of different ways of winning. And but we're gonna have some fun. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. I know Robert will be there, of course.
Lots of fun. Lots of fun, you land lovers. And if you don't behave, we will make you walk the plank.
No, it's still on the screen. I thought I was out of screen. When I did that, I thought I was out of screen.
His be great wizard. Isby, great wizard. What fortune do you have to tell us?
I just want to say I'm so happy and grateful to see everyone in chat and to be here.
Absolutely.
I love you all. Favor be upon you all always.
Favor with you, my friend. You don't have to walk the plank. Delaney Pearl Jones. Your name sounds like riches. Riches from the Queen's chest. That's what it sounds like.
Speaking of chest,
do you have to say
a private treasure chest here. Here you go. We got the pirate treasure chest with the purple heart.
Awesome. And Delaney Pearl Jones sent me lots of booty here. Lots of pearls and gems and things like that I have in my bag. Yes, my bag. She made these things, lots of stuff. I have treasures. I have necklaces, and I have things that are of great immense value. Yes, immense value here, along with the skulls, I have great value. A ransom worth at least a couple bucks.
You can go over to North America and trade that for something.
Yes, I trade for great.
I trade for land.
That's right. For a few beads, a man traded for the whole Manhattan City to those Indians. I trade for whole Manhattan City now.
Oh, good luck. Yeah, I know. Good old days, eh? Yeah, when you got good deals.
That's right. I want to welcome all the people in chat. Everybody. Name's Luckiest. Much prosperity to him. And Max G is in the house. And Jill Jarrett has come out of nowhere to be with us tonight. And Posey is there too. Wonderful. And we have Amber Dawn, who was on my show just recently and had a great Christmas or a Halloween show to herself, who was a Care Bear and shined her light on and made things good again. I not make her walk the plank either. She can stay. We have Lori Elderkin. Thank you for coming. You swap deck. You need to swap the deck now. Get on and swap the deck. And Lady Spitfire has showed up. She's late. She swaps deck too. Yes, swap deck now. Well, thank you everyone for coming. We are having a great show. We're going to talk about magic because all pirates like magic. We go to wizards and we go to mystics and we go to tarot readers and things like that. That's what we do. We are great pirates. And if they don't tell us our future and where all the treasure's buried, well, they walk the plank.
I'll let those two take that one then.
Big pirate has to sit down. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, while we were talking about magic the other day, I want to get your opinions on magic and the Day of the Dead and why is it important to you? Nina, tell us why this is important to you.
Well, I guess it comes back to childhood, growing up in Europe. The November 1st, which is called All Helgensdag over there. All Saints Day, I believe it is actually directly translated over. That I guess the Christians must have brought that in, All Saints Day. And so everybody over there goes and lights a candle at the cemetery. So the whole cemetery is lit up like it's a thing, plus a wreath and everything. Like it's a big thing. And I guess it goes with, is it the Mexicans or whatever, they celebrate the Day of the Dead. I don't know if that's from a Spanish thing or where they got that from, but so a lot of the European countries anyways do celebrate that. And so it coincides with Halloween. So right at midnight then at Halloween is when you should have your ancestor table set up. And that's kind of what I do. I'll have some pictures out on my loved ones who are passed, and I'll put out offerings of food and drink and whatever. And I just sit there and commune, talk with them, right? The veil is a lot thinner. We're honoring them, remembering them. They love that kind of stuff, So it just, it's just a good thing to do. And that's what I do. So here we don't have the same traditions as we do in Europe. So I still though go up on Halloween to the cemetery and I'll light one of the large white ones that will then burn through the night. So there's still, even here at the cemetery here, we'll have at least one light going for them all night. So that's what I do before I head out, before it gets dark and we start going trick-or-treating and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. I found out something really interesting, and this dates back for a long time, and you can witness it too, is that right around the 1st of November is that giant meteor shower. That I forget what the heck it's called, but there's a meteor shower that happens every year, like right around the 1st of November or so. And I was thinking that, at one point in time, the Earth's calendar was 360 days, not 365.
Take over to
Yeah.
Mike.
If
No, not.
Might want to
If,
mute that, Isby.
Yeah, I know. I just
yeah,
spilled
what
my
happened
water.
is me.
I spilled my
What's going
water.
on?
Your camera went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to make a change and I spilled my water on my table and it's all over the floor.
Oh well,
Okay.
you get it fixed. We'll be
Yeah,
right
you just
here
mute
for you.
yourself while you get that fixed there.
Okay,
And,
I'm sorry about that F-bomb.
That's okay.
That's all right. We'll talk over the top. You just get it fixed and you'll be back. We'll wait for you. So anyway, yeah, there's this meteor shower that comes, and when the meteor shower comes, it comes like I think it's 3 or 4 days after the first or something like that. But I was thinking that thousands of years ago, when the Earth's days were 360, that would mean that the meteor shower would have came like just before November 1st,
Right.
meaning that it would have been on October 31st, meaning the Day of the Dead would be a shower of meteors. Would that be representing maybe the dead coming back, or the spirits
Or like a
coming?
sign that, they're pleased
sign.
that we're remembering, or,
Yes.
we're here or whatever. Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Definitely. Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Absolutely.
I didn't even know that. So
Yeah, I just found that out the other day. I was like, wow, that's so coincidental. But depending on how long this knowledge of the Day of the Dead has been going on, that could have been changed at some point. And of course, well, the days still go on, but the meteor shower comes at a different time now. So it's something to think about.
yeah.
Either that or it means something like, hey, there, you're back. All right.
I'm
Okay.
really sorry about that F-bomb.
Oh, that's okay.
I turned my chair and I got my drink over here on one of those TV tables and it bumped it and it went.
Oh, there.
I hear ya. I don't have much room here
that
myself. So yeah, it doesn't take much.
Delaney, can you tell us what Halloween represents for you, and how do you celebrate? Did you celebrate? Do the kids come and trick or treat at your house? Things like that. What is Halloween to you?
Well, I really haven't celebrated the holidays much over the past few years. Well, long time. Well, because it never really excited me too much. But for the past few years, now that I've done a lot more research and got the knowledge of everything, and all these dead folks that keep bothering me, you better celebrate Halloween, damn it.
That's right.
So yeah, right now it's Scorpio season, and one of my I don't know, a famous gangster named Bumpy Johnson, his birthday is on Halloween. And there's been a lot of movies made about him. Just look up The King of Brooklyn, something like that. But yeah, Halloween to me it's really, I don't know, it's Scorpio season, and all I can say is that it's definitely the time for the dead folks to come out and talk.
Yeah, the veil gets thin.
Yeah. Oh, today, in 1997, on October 29th, is when the founder of the Church of Satan died, Anton LaVey. I just posted a video of him on my YouTube channel, so check it out.
Yeah, I seen it. I just didn't have time to watch that one. Andrew Phillips is the guy with all the knowledge tonight. He says that it's called the Torrid meteor shower, and it starts on 10/31 and ends at 11/13. So the third day. So it starts on the 31st.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that odd?
13 days.
And I'm thinking that's when I was correlating in my brain earlier about how the meteor shower could correlate with the Day of the Dead. Isn't that weird? 13
days.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, and then it goes to 11/17. So that's that's very interesting. Lady Spitfire says, I see 2 shooting stars in one night just this week. Yeah, and I seen one myself the other morning. Smoking G Sharp is in the house. If you haven't caught her show, go over there, check it out. She's got a great show. You know, she's doing good work over there. I was just over there for 2 Wednesdays. I hope she can, you know, go ahead and post her link for her show. Go over there, check it out. I got a couple shows with her on there, and we did Antarctica. The last one we did was Antarctica with Max Vision. He's real smart too about all that stuff. And remember, after this show, he has a show, Max Vision Remote Viewing, and check it out. It'll be a lot of fun, especially around Halloween, to remote view. He does a great class. Check him out. So, Isby, now it's up to you, Mr. Wizard. What is Halloween to you? How did you celebrate when you were younger? What is it? What's going on?
It's just fun and games.
Yeah.
Trick or treat.
Just going out and getting candy.
Just candy.
It's
Yeah.
all candy. Yeah.
I know. When I was a kid, well, actually, I was older. When I was a kid, we went and trick or treated, you know, when the weather was okay. But I remember when I got to like high school age, or a little right after, I was 18 or 19, you know, we'd get together with friends, and we would travel to this place called One Man's Grave. And we would drive out there, and it was a graveyard in the middle of this swamp area on this dirt road. There was nobody, no houses, nowhere. And for, you know, miles, it seemed like, and it was swampy out there. And there was a section where there was a grave, one grave with a giant cross. And you know, the stories were that the cross would move every now and then. And so everybody would go out to One Man's Grave to see ghosts and things like that. And I remember they got out there, and we all got out of our cars, and we're walking around, and then somebody said something or other, and everybody ran for their cars and jumped in the cars and left. And me and another couple other people were left standing. They took my car and everything. They just left, and here we are standing out at One Man's Grave all by ourselves. Oh my gosh. Talk about scared out of your wits. Huh?
Rob,
Yeah, I
remember when I was a teenager, there was a couple Halloweens we went out and partied in the graveyard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the thing back in the day, is to go to the graveyards, and then we would go up to the hills, and there was supposedly a cult up there that would dance around a big fire or whatever, and you know, you travel down this road, and there was gates down there, and you'd go to the gates and sneak in, and you know, they were doing some kind of voodoo rituals all the time, you know, at least, and then they would chase you off, you know. It was kind of crazy times, man, I tell you. But
I do have a question.
yes,
What is the spirit of Halloween?
the spirit of a Halloween is all the dead people. It's to celebrate the dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, somehow they got it twisted into, like, you know, with the carving out. They used to be turnips before pumpkins. Used to be turnips. So they used to carve them, put a light in there, and that's supposed to ward off the bad spirits. That's kind of how it started with that whole thing. Then I don't know where the candy thing came in from. That's probably a Hollywood North American thing, just like Christmas and everything else, you know, because we celebrate Christmas a whole different way in Europe. North America is got its own Hollywood version of everything. So it depends on where you're from, really.
Okay. Well, anyway, so if anybody wants a card, we'll pull some cards. I thought we'd talk a little bit more about some magic stuff, you know, things like that. You know, it's appropriate time to pull a card, especially if you want to talk to a loved one who's passed. So if anybody is in the chat, and wants to talk about a loved one who's passed, let me know, or say it in there. I'm watching the chat, and we'll see what we can do if we
I
can.
actually have a deck that would be perfect for that.
Well, awesome.
So I'll just have to take my mask off though, because I can't have mask and glasses. But yeah, I do have a deck for that actually.
Well,
So,
look at this. Isby has a Isby, you got to say something to be the speaker.
It's a gallon of distilled water. You know, of course, I use pink rock salt with it for my minerals, but I always try to keep down on it to program it.
Love, fairy healing, awesome.
Well, that is really cool. You know, this is the kind of ideas I keep telling people to do, you know, because, you know, it doesn't cost anything, but, you know, to write on with a magic marker on a gallon of water to make yourself more empowered.
Well, you're putting intention into the water, you know?
Absolutely.
Exactly. Why not? I mean,
and then I give thanks and gratitude to the water for what it does.
Yeah, exactly. Did you know that water holds memory?
Yes, it does.
So, you know, like when I talk about my salt baths, you know, that water that we're putting in there, that water that's going into the tub actually has memory. It has knowledge. That same water was here 200 years ago, 400, 500 years ago. We keep recycling it, you know, so it's got memory from all of that, you know, so it's a powerful thing to do.
Okay,
so highly recommend
we got one here. Lady Spitfire says, yes, please pull one for me. My boyfriend just passed last month, laying beside me in bed. So there you go. Let's see if we can talk to her boyfriend.
Yeah, that's for Nina.
Okay, I'm gonna say I wasn't expecting this. So I'm just gonna sage my deck just real quick here.
Yes.
Get a little of that in there. Release any
Okay.
old stagnant energy from previous readings and that kind of thing. There we go.
And there's Big Al is in the house. Now remember, everyone, he has cards. He has the angel cards. They're at the manufacturer. They are being made, you landlubbers. And if you don't go ahead and want to get a deck, well, then you can just walk the plank.
All right, so do we have a name for that person?
I don't, I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. Not yet. Lady Spitfire, please put the name in so we can all concentrate on. Big Al says angel cards will be shipped out the first week of November. So if you haven't got an angel card ordered, they are like 50 some odd dollars. Please order one and he'll ship it out. But the ones who already ordered, he is going to ship them out the first week of November, and that should be good. Brenda, Milky's mom, is in the house. Hello. And we are going to say hello because we're not going to make her walk the plank. Good evening, Michelle Can-Am Free, our love girl. Much love to you too. All right. And let's see, anybody else in the chat who wants a card, let me know. Delaney's got her decks out. She has a new deck. Delaney, why don't you show them what new deck you got?
Oh, Star Trek, y'all. Star Trek tarot deck, you guys.
Nice.
I have one here for whoever that was. What was it again?
Lady Spitfire. Christopher
Her
is
boyfriend.
his name. Christopher. Sorry for your passing, Christopher. I give favor to you, and may your spirit be talking through Nina's cards tonight.
Yeah, so one slid right out in the middle of the deck here. And this is a different one. I've noticed this one before. It's different. But it says, as a soul, I can be in several places all at once. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
That is a fact.
So that is very cool. Very cool. Let's see if we can get one more from him.
They called him Chris.
So he's saying that they are soulmates.
Oh, soulmates. Perfect.
So that's really too bad that he's gone, but I guess, we're not guaranteed, a certain amount of time with our soulmates, but knowing that he was, and that he can be in many places all at once, which means that if you call on him, like he can be, over here, but he can also be there with you as well. So, don't forget, call on him, talk to him, he's definitely going to be around you for quite a while.
Yes.
So
yes, absolutely. He'll be watching over you. And tonight he will speak through the cards the best you can. And apparently he's doing soulmates. Well, what do you, perfect. That is perfect. Let's see, anybody else? I want to welcome AKA Morning Stars in the house. Let's see, I see somebody else here. Ray of Thoth 24, he says, blessings to all beautiful sovereign souls here now. Yes. Now remember, and David Castle's in the house. Much favor to you, sir. Let's see. Smoking G Sharp, she says she'd like a reading if you have time. Delaney, you got a card for Smoking G Sharp?
Yes, Smoking G Sharp. Let's do one more shuffle here. Gonna pull from the deck here. You're the first one.
Lady Spitfire says, thank you. Thank you.
Got the Wheel of Fortune. Guinan. Whoopee. The Wheel of Fortune.
All right.
Okay. Right up to it. Nice. Okay. Oh, glasses. I gotta change them.
Mossy Man is in the house. Thank you. Anybody want a card? Put it in the comments. I'm driving the bus. I'm watching what's going on. So don't think I'm gonna make you swab the deck if you don't put your name in there, because I make you walk the plank instead.
Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, Guinan. The Wheel of Fortune upright says, Guinan is always happy when her crew meets with good fortune. However, even the luckiest opportunity requires preparedness. If you are to take most of it. Yeah, if you are to make the most of it, be watchful for an unexpected success or stroke of good luck and reflect on what blessings may be coming your way and how to best meet them. So, all I can see is you're going to be eating with somebody, and there's going to be some kind of good luck happening during some kind of meal. So, G Sharp, smoke a good one during the meal.
All right. Okay. Big Al needs a card.
Okay.
Big Al needs a card. Isby, you got some cards? You gonna pull a card for somebody?
So I'm pulling from this deck tonight.
All right.
So if anybody has any, so he's got the dragon. I got this one. So you guys can ask if it's from a departed loved one, then it's from mine.
Yes, we're gonna try to do. If you got questions for the dead, the veil is thin. This is the time to ask your departed loved ones questions. If you have a question for a loved one who's passed, a grandma, a grandpa, a father, a son, somebody let me know in the chat and we will get right on it. Okay?
Okay, who's next? Isby, go ahead and pull a card.
You gonna pull a card? Isby, are you ready?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
You're not ready. Okay, Delaney, you got you gonna pull card for Big Al. Big Al wants a card.
Al, here we
and
go.
Amber Dawn wants a card. Isby,
Big Al, you got the Hermit.
Who you got?
The Hermit.
The Hermit.
Yes, the Hermit is, who is this guy? The Hermit. The Hermit is Nunan Soong. Nunan Soong is his name, the Hermit. Okay. When Dr. Soong offers Data a chip that will be given human emotions to his android son, it represents the culmination of his life as both a scientist and a father. Similarly, all your past experiences have given you the self-knowledge needed to guide you into the future. Be sure to consider the wisdom of those who are more experienced than you. So, okay, yeah, there you go. That's all that it says.
Okay. Brenda, okay, we got Brenda Milky's mom wants a card, but Michelle Can-Am Free, she wants to know if my late brother Luke is watching over me. Nina, you got that one?
Okay, I got, so Luke, so this will be a message from Luke. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a direct answer to the question, but I guess we'll wait and see. So from Luke, let's see here. So I don't know how he passed, but he's saying now I have no more pain. So whether that would be physical pain or emotional pain, whatever it is that he was going through at the end, you know, that's all gone now. So it's a nice confirmation that, all is well, right? That's all gone now. Let's see if we can get one more here from Luke. And yes, this is a direct answer to her question. I am here helping you.
Yeah, I keep hearing he keeps playing with Nate, Michelle.
So yeah, not only is he there, but he's helping you and he's around you. And all you need to do is call on him, talk out loud, pray, whatever you want to call it, right? But just communicate, and he's there to help. So yes,
a lot of the stuff that Michelle takes pictures of and finds, I mean, she be finding some odd stuff, and that's from Lukey.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, we got Brenda Milky's mom. Who wants to take this one?
That's for Nina.
Is that from her son, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
no,
see.
she wants one. I would like a card from my mom, Irene.
Okay, Irene.
The whole wide world in her hands, literally technology and
So she's saying my mind is free. So I don't know if Irene had a lot of worries. She was worried about stuff, thinking about stuff, just always in her head. If that's the case, she's just saying my mind is free now. Like, that all of that is gone now. So that is, it's nice and comforting to know that whatever they were going through, that's gone now. It doesn't go with you into the afterlife. But let me pull another one to see if we can get one more for her. Irene.
Delaney, you're up next. You got Amber.
Okay, Amber. We're going to take it to the stars, honey.
Life is a series of choices. Choose love. So, there's going to be a lot of things coming at us that we got to make decisions, whatever. But whatever it is that's coming, just stay in the love frequency. Don't let yourself get pulled into anything else. Just choose love, no matter what's coming down the road.
I just saw dragon cards talking about that.
Yeah. I know it's easy to get caught up, especially right now with the news, everything that's going on. It's so easy to get caught up in the negative, right? So
yeah,
absolutely.
I hope that is good. Let's see, we got Yay. Okay. She says that's perfect, Nina. Good to know this. Thank you. Michelle Can-Am Free says, I took a picture of a license plate the other day that said LUC. Hence he's on my mind lately. Okay, and this one here is for Amber Dawn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Amber, I pulled the moon for you, honey. The moon. We shall look at the book and find out her name. The moon. Nature. Moon. Where's the moon?
Okay, are you ready, Isby?
Yeah, I'm showing you his card I pulled.
Oh, okay. Next guy is yours. Next one's yours.
Twilight Fire Dragon. Transmute to the power of divine love.
Nice.
Open up to the transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. And it does. I mean,
Absolutely.
that's something I say to myself every night as I'm going to sleep. I am loved.
I
And
am
then
love.
every morning when I wake up, I say, I am loved.
That's right. That is,
That sets
that's
my
a
whole
good
day
way
up right there,
good way to work. Okay, what do you got? The moon card.
This is Ro Lauren from Next Generation. The moon. Upright. Skeptical of authority. Ro is torn between her love for her people and her oath to Starfleet. You also feel lost and anxious as your intuition has led you down a path filled with hidden perils and unknown foes. Okay, open your eyes to those who may be deceiving you and realize that sometimes we deceive ourselves. So,
yeah, we do that.
yeah, don't be, just weigh your scales out and the pros will always outweigh the cons.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That's something I can talk about pretty deep, about how we deceive ourselves.
Yes, exactly. Let's see here. We got excellent. I don't have anybody else. Was Elderberry? I think Elderberry was in the house here. I thought he was there.
Yeah, I seen him earlier.
Yeah. Isby, pull a card for Elderberry. Something says in my head that he needs a card. If I haven't missed it.
Good to see you, Elderberry. Much favor, divine favor be within you, brother.
Okay. Amber says that was amazing. Thank you. Michelle Can-Am says, you are all so beloved. There is time. I don't love to. Yes, a personalized card. Yes. Michelle, just come on the show tomorrow with Nina, and you'll get in on the hat draw, and you might win a whole. What are you winning, Nina? Tell us what you're winning again.
Well, the main prize for the main draw would be a 60-minute session with me. Okay, so that's an hour on Skype with me, reading whatever it is that you want to do. And one of these Anta Karana poster calendars for next year, 2023. You got the little Anta Karana there. So the whole idea is to have this placed somewhere where you can kind of gaze on the Anta Karana sigil there, and then do the Anta Karana meditation, right? Do your meditations. That's the whole idea. But it's also a calendar, obviously, for next year as well, that I'll be sending to you at your place. Okay. So 60 minutes, and then the second prize will be a 30-minute session plus the Anta Karana calendar. The third one will be the guided Anta Karana meditation that I have on my website, along with the poster that I'll send to you. So that's the three things. So you got 3 posters plus 3 other things there. Plus, of course, if you show up in costume you can win the best costume contest. And I will let the winner choose whichever prize they want, because there is a chance that the same winner can also win the main draw. Because everybody that shows up there will get an entry into the main draw. So there is a chance of that. But I got to tell you, we got quite a few entries already, but there's still room for more. Okay, so get your tickets now while they're hot. Use the link that's pinned in the chat right now. Just go to the website, get yourself some tickets. I will have them in there for you before we get to the show. I'll make it a little bit more easier for me. But by all means, if you wait until the last minute, you'll still be able to buy them then. I will be drawing the main draw at the sort of the end of the show. So yeah, so hopefully you guys got a costume. Come on in. Like, you don't have to have something elaborate. It could be something simple, you know, just come on in. It's just a fun time. So it's going to be relaxing, you know, bring a drink if you got them, smoke them if you got them, you know, just a relaxing kind of fun kind of time. Yeah.
Okay, we got a bunch of names in the hat here. Isby, you got your card?
Yeah, I got the cards here.
Okay, for Elderberry.
I'm gonna pull Moonology for him.
Moonology for Elderberry. And then we have Delaney Pearl Jones. You are going to do one for Richard Jackson.
My God.
Theresa's her husband. Or Theris. I guess that's all. I'm trying to read that. And let's see. Courtney. Nina, can you do one for Courtney? Her dad, Neil.
Neil. Okay.
Yes, her dad, Neil. Her dad, yeah.
Unreal.
I got one here. Right. Oh, you got the same one as the other one. So
Okay.
Dad's saying that you guys are soulmates. So I know a lot of people are confused with soulmates. They think of a romantic kind of thing, but no, actually the way I look at it is a soul, more like a soul family. I do believe that we travel down here in the same kind of group of, you know, but you might take on different roles down here, but it is definitely in the same group. And so your dad is just kind of confirming that, you know, yes, soul mate, soul family, however you like to think of it. But let's see what else we can get. It doesn't surprise me that that card actually comes up, because probably chances are that we are, right? So there's another one here. There is no time where I am. There's only time is only on the earth. And that's so true. In the other dimension, there is no such thing as time. So, you know, even in the Bible, the reference, you know, 1 year, 1 day could be the same as 1,000 years. 1,000 years is the same as 1 day. Well, it's kind of like that up in there too. Time, you know, 40 years might go by to them. It was just like 4 minutes, but to you it's a lifetime, you know? So, yeah, there's no such thing as time as such on the other side. So that's true. So that's what he wants to tell you, Courtney.
Isby, you got that card yet?
Yeah, I'm sitting there reading about it.
Oh, okay. Delaney, you want to go, and then we'll go back to Isby?
Okay.
You got a card? Okay, great.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, you do.
Here we go. This is for who?
This is for Richard Jackson. Okay. Then Nina, we got one for Christy Shea. Oh, wait a minute. I got one here before that. Amber needs a card for Galena. Yeah, what's that one? Read one like for my friend who's passed. Her friend who has passed, Glenda, Glena. Must be Glena. Okay.
Four of cloaked ships. Let's see what this says. Four. Yeah. Four. And 4 of cloaks. number is that? 3. Wait a minute. This was number 4. Wait. Hey. This is number 4. Okay. Okay. These are the folks. Yeah. Okay. Number 4.
Okay. Nina, you got the next one.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then-
ready.
Okay.
Ready,
So
so
this-
Richard Jackson.
Wait. Okay, we gotta do. I was just trying to get you up on deck.
Okay, this is for Richard. Upright. The 4
Okay.
quotes. Look at your friends, family, and crewmates for great inspiration. They will offer their support and affection after your many struggles. This card may also suggest a great familial family event, such as a wedding, birth, or reunion. This is for Dick Jackson.
Mhm. Somebody you know, apparently. Okay,
Yeah.
Isby, are you ready yet? You ready?
Yeah, I do this moonology,
Yep.
and it says take a breath, take time to breathe out. It's a disseminating moon. It's just after the full moon. And it's saying have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time to relax, breathe. We can't be on all the time. And you need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else and avoid falling into a slump. And it also suggests you're at more of a tranquil point in your life cycle, whatever situation that you're in.
That one's for you, Elderberry.
And it's not a good ideal time to start something new right now. The disseminating moon is a time to breathe out, give yourself some time off, and think about what has passed. But don't let it eat you up.
Good one. Okay, Nina, we got Christy Schaefer. She wants to know what her ancestors have to say for her.
Okay,
Or
I
to
think
her.
Amber was first, was she not?
Or you were doing Amber's at Gleena. Yeah, that's right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
'Cause I already pulled
I'm
for
getting
her.
ahead
so-
of myself.
Yes. So Amber, from your friend there, she's saying that she has no more earthly worries. So again, whatever it is that she was very worried about before she passed, that's all gone now. It's all forgotten. And actually, matter of fact, she's healthy and happy. So, which is kind of nice because, quite often, maybe things weren't so great at the end. And so just to know that there's no more worries now. They're all, healthy and happy and content on the other side.
All right.
So,
Good one. Yeah, all right. Okay. Then we have Max G. Oh crap. I would like a card from Nina from her husband Paul, who passed over.
Max G's
Max G
husband?
wants a husband Paul who's passed over. Yes.
Love you, brother. Favor be upon you.
And a happy birthday to Mary Wins, who's coming up. Thank you, Mary Wins.
Scorpio season. Hey.
Yes. Mary, you want a card? Delaney will pull you a card for your birthday.
I got one here for Max G.
Okay.
I'm only a thought away. So we were kind of mentioning this earlier, you know, just talk out loud because they're there. They can hear you. You know, so I don't know if you guys have a dog or not, but I'm just noticing the dog here. If that had any connection with you guys, but you know, he's only a thought away. So especially now with the Halloween, you know, we're just talking about, you know, Day of the Dead, you know, All Helgens Dog, whatever you want to call it. This is a great time to, you know, set aside some time. They love it when we, you know, have a special little place. You can call it an altar, you can call it whatever you want, but you know, just having a drink for them, having a drink for you, something good to eat, maybe something that you guys, a special thing that you guys really enjoyed, you know, doing that, you know, eating that together. You're doing it together, even though you can't see them, but they're there, you know, they're just a thought away. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just as, they're right there. You just gotta know it, you know, and realize it, because a lot of people don't realize. I know Lucky always says to me, and same you both, all of you do, is that you just gotta listen. They're there. You just have to listen. They want to talk, but nobody wants to listen. And that is a lot of our big problem, is nobody likes to listen. We got Lori Elderkin, her grandmother. What does her grandmother say? Oh gosh, and her grandmother's name is Ida, A-D-A. Is she watching over me, and does she have a thing to say to me?
Oh, you're getting the same one. I'm just a thought away. Let's see what else comes up. That's kind of funny. I guess that's something that's on their mind right now, to remind everybody. Actually, it's a good reminder for all of you, you know, who have loved ones. You know, they're just a thought away. Like, they're not that far away. Let's see.
Isn't there a song called "I'm Just a Thought Away"?
I'm here helping you. So that seems to be a very reoccurring kind of messages tonight from a lot of them. You know, they're just a thought away, and that they are here to help you. So ask out loud, and even go as far as asking, you know, come to me in dream time, or come to me if you set aside like a meditation time, salt baths. I love those. You know, take a nice relaxing salt bath and just start, you know, communicating, talking to them. You can have candles and stuff like that if you want, but you don't, it's not necessary. You know, all you need to do is just start communicating and opening up. And this is a great time of the year to do that. So, because you will get messages, there will be things coming in, you know, you might think that, oh, where did that thought come from? Well, that could be them, you know, so just, yeah, listen, pay attention.
You did the one for Christy Schaefer yet?
I don't think so.
Who did Christy Schaefer?
Was there a loved one, or was it a different?
She wanted one from the ancestors. What do her ancestors have to say? Revel is in the house for Delaney Pearl Jones. There you go. What do the ancestors have to say? She wants to know, and you know what do the ancestors have to say to her?
I am learning over here. So it seems that, you know, you think that we come to Earth and this is our school, right? Where this is our, you know, where we learn everything. Well, I guess the learning's not over, you know, so we go over there and there's other lessons to be learned. So, you know, which I guess is kind of nice to know, because it would be kind of boring. I can't imagine sitting on some little cloud playing a harp all day. I think that would be very, very boring kind of existence. And so I'm glad that there's more to learn, and you know, exciting opportunities to be had over there.
That's a pretty awesome card, Nina.
Yeah.
Okay, we did one. We did smoke. Did we do Smoking G Sharp? She wanted a card. Yeah, I think. Didn't you do one for her, Delaney? Yeah, I think that was. Okay. I'm just going through the ones here. Anybody want a card? Put it in the chat. I'm pretty caught up here. First invoking and rituals. So true. Getting connected. Just carrying a conversation to the spirits as you would a person in a room when invoking and in rituals. That's what AK Morning Star says. You're right. Just talk to them like normal. Don't treat them like children. Just talk to them normally. And yeah, then and Lady Spitfire says it's hard to distinguish between them and me by thinking myself. Does that make any sense?
Now, back.
All right. Hey, you got
Yeah,
your
I know
grandson
that
back.
is something that we all struggle with. We always wonder, like, was that my thought or was that them or what? Because the voice kind of sounds the same, you know?
Mhm.
But, so just learning to kind of distinguish between what your thoughts are. And that's actually a very deep kind of question. I remember asking my therapist that. It's like all the things are coming in, like, which ones are actually ours? Because there's a lot of it that's not. So, and he actually agreed, which I was actually kind of surprised that he did. So they're starting to see.
Delaney, you want to pull one for Mary? It's her birthday coming up.
Happy
Aw.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Yes.
She's the water finder.
That water finder. That's
Yeah,
right.
she found some water on Wayne's property.
Wow.
Good
Yeah.
joking, Mary. Good joking.
That's right. Nina, I would like you to pull me a card for my grandmother and me were very close for many years. I mean, really, really close. And I would like you to pull a card for her.
Happy birthday,
What
Mary.
she has to say to me.
Good joking for you, Sister Goddess.
What was your grandma's name?
Catherine.
Hey, Mary. What do we got? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune again. She's going to be in the money.
In the money.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune again. It came out for Mary. So whatever you got going on, don't stop. Be aware of it. Take inspiration from your friends, like it said when I read it before. And it's blue, so you're gonna be finding some more water.
Awesome.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, so Robert,
Yes.
she has become one of your guides.
Ah, yes.
Oh, there you, that gives me chills. So, like I was talking about before, how we travel here in soul groups. So you were lucky that you actually got to be with her a bit here in the physical, but yeah, she's one of your guides. So you definitely want to keep contact with her.
She was a kind of a guide for me when I was, when she was here. She was kind of a person who, guided me through life way more probably, than you can
So she's
imagine.
always been a guide. So she's still there. So she's not going anywhere. Is basically what we're getting there, right? So make sure that you are doing all the things we're talking about here for her, for sure. Let's see if we can get something else. Same as before. As a soul, I can be many places all at once. So, you don't have to worry about, well, I don't want to bother you because you might be, busy over there, right? Doing something. Well, she can be busy over doing something, but she can also be with you. So it's a little bit different over there. So don't worry about, feeling like you're bothering them or, no, she's your guide and she'll be there if you call on her. Okay. So don't feel bad about that. That's her mission, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Yes, that's cool. Very
All
cool.
right. Lady Spitfire wanted to know about her mother. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got that. It's hard to, oh shoot. I lost it. I think it was Lady Spitfire. Oh gosh, where did it go? My mother, Wanda. Who was Wanda? I wrote it down and I was writing it down. Oh, Lori Elton. Oh, hang on a second. I lost it. Sorry. I had it there and I was like, okay, I can just go back. Oh yeah. Her mother, Wanda. Oh yeah, Lady Spitfire. I'd like to know if my mom, Wanda, has a message for me. Wanda. Lady Spitfire.
Oh, getting the same thing. I have become one of your guides. It's funny, and the card keeps spitting out too, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah, because she was one, because she says something about Chris, if he's her guide, but it's Wanda who's the guide.
I watch over you every day.
What?
That doesn't surprise me. If she's one of your guides, then that's, you know, it's kind of what they do, right? So lots of love, as you can see that huge heart there. So she's sending her love, and she's watching over you, and she's one of your guides. So, you know, you can call on her for things, you know, you can call her by name. Now that you know that, you can actually call her by name. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Max Vision has got to go. He's doing his remote view class, people. After you leave here, go over to Max Vision and check out the remote view class. He puts on a great show. You get to participate in everything, just like you are right here, right now. So isn't that nice? So I hope everybody here has learned something. She says, because she said, Lady Spitfire says, I feel like Chris is one of my guides. Is there that a rare thing? And I
no,
don't
apparently
know.
not.
I think that your guides usually are, like you said, are relatives of some sort, or is it usually friends? I don't know. You guys know more about this stuff than me.
So soul family could be anyone, right? It could be your close relatives. I do believe that we kind of come back in the sort of same circles, you know, but also in different roles. So like say, in one lifetime, you may have been a royalty, but in the next one, you're going to be the slave, you know? So you'll take on different roles. One time you might be the mother, the next one you're the child, so that you're all learning all kinds of different lessons there, right? But you're still close enough that you're kind of in each other's life, even if it's just you only meet once or twice. And that's where when you meet somebody and you're like, man, I feel like I know that person, you know, like you really have that connection. That's because you probably do. It's just that in this lifetime, yeah, you may only meet them one or twice, right? Bypass in somewhere or whatever, but you still have that feeling that I know that person. And that, yeah, is probably as one of your soul families. I'd rather call it soul family than soul mate, because it can get a little confusing here. But this one came up. You know, I wish I'd have told you I love you more often, right? And that is one of those big things that come up. You know, I wish I had said it more often, right? You know, so just know that. I can't remember whose person that was now. Somebody that you just mentioned. It popped out.
Yeah, Wanda. Wasn't it Wanda?
Wanda. Yeah.
Okay. Mary Wins says, listen to this. This is a good one. She says, 2 of my closest girlfriends passed this year, both the day after they had the jab in the arm thing. And yeah, it's so sad. Do you either one of them have a message for me? Wow. If they say,
don't take the thing,
but it was a bad decision.
Don't take it.
I'm going to fall right out of my chair.
I don't have a card for that, but they're saying you're never alone. You know, so if you're feeling lonely, feeling a little blue, I know the energy's been really dense lately with this whole eclipse thing and new moon that was going on, and then worldly, there's a lot of things going on right now. Just know that you're never alone. Okay. Call on your team, call on your ancestors, you know, which a lot of them are probably your guides now. That's kind of how it goes. So, you know, just know that you're not alone. Okay. And we're here too, of course.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Oh, absolutely. We got Musgrave Griffin. Does Jim have anything to tell Jeannie?
Does what?
Musgrave Griffin. Does Jim have anything to tell Jeannie?
That almost sounds like a tarot question or something like.
I think.
Delaney, want to take it? Okay, one popped out.
Huh?
One popped out here. The Earth is a school.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, we already know that, but yeah, no, it definitely is. But I'm curious to see what you get too, Delaney. Pull a tarot for that.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. See what else we can get.
Christy Schaefer says, thank you, Nina. Glad they are learning through my eyes. Still sucks they had to be the one to save humans from their game. They should have manned up. All right, well, there you go. Thank you,
You can
Christy.
always book in for a session or try and win a session. And because there's a lot of things I can do in that session. It's not just pulling whatever. Like I do dream interpretation. I do a lot of things that can be done in that hour. So yeah. What did you get there?
The Tower.
Whoa.
The Tower. It's the Borg man.
Ooh.
Let's see here.
Yeah, go over to Nina's, get the session. It's, I tell you what, Nina's one of the best out there. She can really, read the cards and talk to the spirits. Nina, you're usually spot on with a lot of that stuff. So,
Well, thank you.
I've never
Yeah,
had
so-
you pull a card for me or read me one way or another that was not, didn't kind of mean something. It was like, usually it's pretty right on. Once I thought, you were right on. So there you go.
Well, thank you for that. Yeah, so this is a great way of winning one. So for those of you who have been thinking, well, I can't afford it. Well, this is a great way of trying to win one, right? So all you have to do is show up tomorrow, okay, in a costume, and you can get a free entry. Sorry, Delaney, the floor is yours.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay. You got the Tower, Hue of Borg. Okay, let's see here. Upright, it says, like the newly individual Hue, you find yourself in a disordered state. A great chaos has entered your life, leading to a conflict. Your journey is being disrupted, and something you once thought to be solid is crumbling around you. Okay, what do you need to do to find your own path again? So
That must have been intense, Lady Spitfire.
there's some disruption going on in your life, and just step back for a second, look at it and reassess it.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to rebuild that tower that just broke down, or that relationship. But that relationship might be built in a different way, or it just might be completely over with. So yeah. Don't let yourself become a Borg.
There you go. There you go. A hard time that peeps at
Honestly, I think 90% of the human race is a Borg.
You're trying to push us in that
And
direction.
they're all
I was
running
gonna
on-
say,
They're all
aren't
running
they
on
trying that right
programming.
now? Yeah.
Yes,
They're all
yes.
running on programming.
Yep, yep.
I do
absolutely.
believe the medicine is part of that. It's getting our bodies ready for that.
Yeah. Isby, you want to pull a card for the collective, for our outgoing card? Would you do that, please? Okay, I don't see any more. The Christy Schaefer says, pouring rain here, having a hard time hearing now. Remember, peeps, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Life includes free water, electric, dirt, rocks, stuff to survive. Stand up, even if it is mid-country together. Something like that. Stand up, even if it is mid-country together. Oh, yeah. Okay. Musgrave Griffin says, Jim is my dad. That's who it is. So, okay. Sorry that we got confused there, but now we know. Never afraid of the tower. Oh, Lady Spitfire, we understand. That must have been really hard. Having a loved one pass away, just talking to them and then go to sleep and wake up and they're gone. That's hard.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mary Wen says somebody thinks they put black goo in the jabby thing. So,
Who knows? Yeah.
maybe something in there.
It's
I don't know what
causing
it is.
some sudden death syndrome. That's for sure.
They put HIV, Doc.
If you want to die real quick, you go get your
Dabaroo, yeah. Yeah.
Dabaroo.
Some Lord Pfizer came out and said they put HIV DNA in it.
Yeah. Just what you want.
Yeah.
Sign me up for all those things.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Some-
Oh boy, I don't want that. Anyway, either way, thank you everybody for coming. It's been a real blast. Isby, what do you got? What do you got? Hold up and say something, and so everybody can see the card. You can say.
All right.
Surrender. What does that surrender?
to the Divine
Yes.
full moon, which is basically what I've been doing. I mean, I speak to the universe every night, well, spirit is energy anyways. And, the quantum field is energy. That means the quantum field must be spirit. And so, I speak to it every day and give it thanks, for all it does for me, And so, I'm developing my relationship with spirit in that way. It's a pretty amazing experience because my heart always feels full of love and compassion for people. And they talk to me. I'll hear them speak to me. And I always have this feeling in my heart. And then I had a thought, and it's pretty intense sometimes. I mean, they bring things to me that I didn't even think about before, And I got a deal going on. If I hear something in my mind that I've never thought of before, that they'll confirm it through somebody else or some other source. And they do this.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, they may even nudge you towards some YouTube thing or a book or whatever, but that's them talking and trying to, help you along. So just, yeah.
Delaney, can you pull one card for Robert Garcia?
Sure. All right, Robert.
Get your intentions set. See what happens. Remember that Lena just put the link in there. Go buy some tickets. You got the tickets really cheap too. So it costs you like little next to nothing.
Yeah, $2 a ticket or 3 for $5. I mean, you can't go wrong.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So go buy a ticket. If you don't buy a ticket, you can't win anything.
Well, you can if you show up in a costume.
If you show up for Halloween in some kind of costume. And it doesn't have to be elaborate, people. Just try. You don't have to go and buy the pirate hat or dress up in some fancy garb like myself, man. I'm all decked out. Woohoo! We're celebrating.
Yeah, I wonder who the winner is. No, I'm just kidding. And I will let the audience choose that. That's not me. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I just, the thing is I just have fun with it. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, it is what it is, and we just go with it. That's all. Come to the party and have some fun.
Yes.
It'll be great.
Get your ticket in the Skitty Skull Bowl.
That's right.
That was funny, Mary wins.
All right, Mr. Robert Garcia, we have your card ready. You got Page of Latinum, and his name is Dr. Rega, the Ferengi. Says, if I can read it. Oh, I can't. Okay, here we go. The Page of Latinum may be a novice, but that inexperience is more than made up for by his authenticity and his enthusiasm. A rising star in his field, he is destined for great feats. He will inspire others in their own endeavors and aid their pursuits however he can. So, yeah. when you're doing something new, but your drive and enthusiasm and passion for what you're pursuing is an inspiration to others. So yeah, you good. So that's what you got, Mr. The Page of Latinum.
Very
Right.
cool. Very cool. Wow. You know, we're gonna go out on a high note. I gotta get my do the Buccaneer dance, you know. Hey.
Captain V.
Good number. Now.
Yes, anyway.
I actually
So-
got a last message here because
What you
we
got?
were just talking about it. I
Yeah.
sent you loving signs through nature.
Oh, that's a good.
So
one.
pay attention to nature, you know, it could be numbers, it could be anything, right? But they are trying to communicate through all kinds of things. So pay attention and have a
Mhm.
safe and happy Halloween.
That's right. And if you don't go out and have a happy Halloween, I'm gonna make you all swab the deck or walk the plank. So that's the way it is. Now remember, tomorrow night we're gonna go over to Nina's show. You can pop in and show her your costume and win a ticket, and you don't even have to pay. Or you can go over to her show thing. She's got the link in the thing. It's a pinned comment, and you can go there, click that, $2. You got yourself a ticket. That's all it takes. I want to say thank you to everybody in the audience, everybody watching this in the future, in the past, or whenever. My wonderful guests tonight, Nina the Mystic. Thank you for coming. Delaney Pearl Jones. Wonderful, and thank you for present with your graciousness. And the wonderful wizard Isby for joining us tonight. Thank you all, and we will.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Robert. It was awesome.
We will
Yeah.
see you soon. Remember, go over to Max Vision, remote view class. He's on another channel. Go check him out. It's a lot of fun. And with that, remember, go out and be the frequency you want to receive, or I'm making you swab the deck and walk the plank, both at the same time.
I'll see you tomorrow.
And see you tomorrow. That's right. See you, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful
Bye.
evening. Love you all.
And